I created a replica of Chelsea's 2004-05 tactics that led to them conceding only 15 goals. The video will be divided into 3 main parts. 1. Player selection. 2. Tactics replication. And 3. Gameplay highlights. Petr Cech is known to be a traditional goalkeeper who was a great shot stopper, but not really good at playing with his feet. So this made me pick a defensive goalkeeper player style with decent shot stopping stats. I replaced the original center-back duo for these two because they have similar heights and characteristics. Moving on to the fullbacks. José Mourinho's tactics usually employed one attacking fullback alongside one that stays back to help in defense. It doesn't necessarily mean there has to be one offensive and one defensive fullback, it just means that both shouldn't attack at the same time. This time around, I chose the left back to attack, and then the right back will be the one helping in defense, so I had to pick a balanced player who can both attack or put crosses in and defend as well. His role in the tactics brought about a revolution in the defensive midfield position. I'll let this guy do the explaining.
What is the Makelele role? Well, in simple terms, it's a playstyle of a defensive midfielder that was revolutionized by Claude Makelele during his time at Chelsea. Makelele's playstyle often went unnoticed and was underappreciated, which is probably why, before moving to Chelsea, Makelele was sold from Real Madrid. Florentino Perez said his technique is average, he lacks the speed and skill to take the ball past opponents, and 90% of his distribution either goes backwards or sideways. While Perez wasn't entirely wrong, he missed a big part of Makelele's game, his effectiveness off the ball. Unlike a lot of CDMs such as Casemiro and Roy Keane, who are very tough tacklers, Makelele was a patient and intelligent player who had an insane work rate, which is why he would wait for his opportunity to win the ball, then quickly progress it forward.
This is the Makelele role, and his playstyle allowed him to constantly break down attacks and quickly ignite counters. He became a legend.
Now that we understand the type of player he was, I started the hunt for a player who had similar playstyles and physicality. And then I found Amadou Onana. I decided that for this tactic to work, it has to be player with an anchorman playing style as opposed to the supposed orchestrator type. We're looking for a player that will stay in between both center backs when defending, and then play simple or long passes during attack. The CMF role was occupied by Eshin, or Thiago Mendes. To replace Eshin, I brought in Arthur. In some matches, he'd also be interchanged with Bruno Guimaraes. As we all know, Frank Lampard was crucial for this Chelsea side as he was one of their best players. He was a player who could both playmake, score bangers, and get into the box when needed. This reminded me of a certain Fermin Lopez of Barcelona. His playstyle almost mirrors Frank Lampard's, just with a little bit more aggression on show. The left and right wing forward positions was occupied mainly by Duff and Arjen Robben. Both of them played interchangeably on both sides as seen on multiple occasions. They were both wingers who could play wide or cut into the box for chances to shoot. They could also put in crosses for Didier Drogba. While using this tactics, José Mourinho usually employed at least one winger as an inverted winger who can get into the box behind Drogba, and then the other as a skillful winger out wide taking on opponents and also playing in some crosses. These two wingers perfectly fit the play styles of Duff and Robben under José Mourinho. I later had to switch the left winger to Christian Pulisic. He's a better fit as he can play on both wings and is more direct. A replica for Didier Drogba was the most difficult to find. I searched for some time and even weighed different center-forward options. I ended up going for Dubin Zapata because of his height, aerial superiority, and power, which is very similar to Drogba's. For the sake of time, I'll skip through the whole bench selection process. So here's a rundown of things. So now we're done with part 1. Let's move on to the next part. So that's also a wrap for part 2. Let's head into the main gameplay and formation testing. Because this video is mainly about the defensive solidity of the tactics, how about we add a goals conceded counter at the top left of the screen? Good. Now let's get started.
This really is the place to be.
Yeah, let's go. I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get me faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others saying that I'm blessed. But I keep my head down, cause I crave progress. You ain't never gonna stop me, cause it's my conquest. And I'm never gonna rest, yeah. And y'all don't know that I'm a soldier. I always felt like I'm alone, yeah.
He
When
is through
everybody
here.
thinks they know, yeah. And y'all don't even know I own, yeah. And now I'm ready
Well, I'm
to
not quite
take
sure
over.
he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very off.
And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah.
Forwards with intent.
And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah, I'm impatient, I don't ever slow up. I stay young, no, I never grow up. I keep working to the point I throw up. And if you cross me, it was good to know ya. I'm impatient, I don't ever slow up. I stay young, no, I never
space. Oh, great chance. Can he finish? He's done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now a sudden chance to
I'm
counter.
not the type to take no for an answer. I don't deal with people that are like a cancer. No, instead I hang with the people that enhance ya. And I'm not the type to give out second chances. I just wanna work on my own for myself. I don't need no help, not anybody else. Nah, man, I got it dealt. I'm
Loose
working
now and they
on
wanna
my
get it
wealth and
back.
I'm working on my health. Keep on working to excel, cause I'm working on myself. Yeah.
Slung wide.
Y'all don't know that I'm a soldier. I
Oh,
always felt
shooting
like I'm
chance!
alone, yeah.
And he's there to get it away.
Thinks they know ya, and y'all don't even know I own ya. And now I'm ready taking over, cause every day I'm getting closer. Just look at everything I'll show ya. And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah. Man, I promise that I'm gonna make it somewhere. As long as I'm conscious, I'll be working hard to get there. I am not a novice, I'm gonna be the best, so prepare. Cause you know I'm honest and I'm coming for you, be scared.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
Expectations are rising.
I love everything.
This is quite something.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Looking for the run. That's fabulous.
Shh. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.